Every To begin our program this evening, please rise, move your hats, and place your right hand on your heart as our national colors are presented this evening by our very own honor unit with distinction, the Allen County-Scottsville High School Army JROTC. Presented to colors are Cadet Captain Piper Wilson, Cadet Sergeant Kennedy Coleman, Cadet Sergeant Gabe Hale, Cadet Private Cordell Etheridge, and Cadet Corporal Isabel Santiago. The national anthem will be performed by our very own Allen County-Scottsville High School Symphonic Band. Please be seated. Welcome on behalf of Allen County-Scottsville High School and the Allen County School District to the 51st Annual Commencement Exercise. We are honored and appreciative of the continued support of Allen County Schools as well as the class of 2026. For anyone interested in a copy of tonight's ceremony, NCTV is filming the program. DVDs from tonight can be found starting next week in NCTV's Scottsville office. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the Allen County-Scottsville Board of Members and the Allen County High School Administration Team. Please stand when I call your name. To my right, Superintendent Travis Hamby, Board Member Brian Seltzer, Board Member Melinda Basil, Board Member Stacy Coffey, Board Member Billy Turner, and from the Heart Speaker tonight, Mr. Trey Harper. To my left, Vice Principal, Mr. Vernon, Ms. Retta Roy, Guidance Counselors, Barry Bonds, Megan Metter, and Misty Radder. Thank you, Ma'am. After sharing 13 years as young men and women are about to walk out these doors as alumni of Allen County-Scottsville High School. At this time, I'd like to recognize some important people on behalf of Allen County-Scottsville for the 2026 graduating class. These individuals are who have helped them reach this point of the journey in their life. If you are a teacher or a staff member in Allen County School District, please stand and remain standing. If you are a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a senior, please stand and remain standing at this time. Thank you each for all that you have done, guiding, nurturing, and helping these young men and women become who they are and now as a graduate of Allen County-Scottsville High School. You may be seated. Families and friends gathering this evening, I now how proud and excited you are for your graduate tonight. With this in mind, when students are receiving their diplomas, please remember to hold your applause until all graduates in that role have been recognized. Yelling and screaming and noisemakers could result in a family member missing or recognizing their graduate. With that, we warmly welcome all of you tonight, this evening, and we come together as a family, friends, educators, and community members to share the excitement and pride in this admirable group of young men and women. Thank you for all being here as we celebrate the class of 2026. Traditions from students to alumni. Tonight, we're going to recognize our military enlistees. With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to now recognize the honors of the graduating seniors who have made the honorable decision in enlisting in the armed forces. Seniors, your commitments to this country to serve is deeply appreciated and respected. As I announce your branch, as you please stand and be recognized by the people in this gymnasium. Ryan Hensley will be enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Please stand. Let us all give this young man a round of applause one more time for forthcoming service to our nation. We now continue to recognize this evening with acknowledgement of the top 25 students of the senior class. These students are those who achieved the highest calculated GPA amongst their peers. When you recognize them this evening, you will also see a gold tassel atop their cap. If you are one of the top 25 students of Allen County-Scottsville High School, class of 2026, please rise and be recognized at this time. You may be seated. One of the top 25 seniors of the 2026 class, salutatorian, is recognized for holding the second highest calculated GPA in the senior class. This year's salutatorian is the daughter of Brian and Laura Carter. Please welcome to the podium, Miss Kennedy Carter.
Good evening, friends, family, and the class of 2026. It is an honor to be here today. First, I want to thank all of the faculty and staff that has led us through the years from kindergarten to high school. The kindness and compassion that you gave us has guided us to where we are today. Thank you for teaching me, encouraging me, and shaping me into the person that I am. Specifically, I want to thank Ms. Bewley for influencing me to go into nursing and for always being there for me. I want to thank Miss Sandy, who never fails to brighten everyone's day in the lunchroom and for always putting a smile on my face. And to Mr. Spears, thank you for sneaking me my dog despite my mom's permission. Next, I want to thank my family. They have been to every school event that I have been a part of to support me, whether it was sports events or awards days. Thank you for always supporting me in everything that I do. Thank you for being Christian role models for me to follow and to remind me to always keep God first. Thank you for my sister for setting the bar high. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have tried as hard to be up here today to prove that I could be better than you at this too. I appreciate everything that you all have done for me throughout the years. If you know me, I basically grew up around this school. I try to give my best all the time, whether it's in sports or schools. There are many long nights or homeworks on bus rides that got me to where I am today. After tonight, we will all go our separate ways. Some of us may stay in touch, and some of us may never see each other again. As you continue on to your next chapter in your life, remember to always be true to yourself, Be genuine, kind, and respectful, and always take pride in everything you do. Be proud of where you came from and never forget the classmates, faculty, and family that shaped you into who you are today. And remember to always keep God in your life. Thank you.
One more round of applause for Ms. Carter. As our band members make their way for one last song with the band, at this time, please give your undivided attention to the Allen County-Scottsville High School Symphonic Band as they perform the second suite of F, Movement 1 March, under the direction of Allen County-Scottsville Director of Band, Mr. Tyler Cook. At this time, we will bring out the valedictorian for the class of 2026. The 2026 class valedictorian is recognized for holding the highest calculated GPA in the entire senior class. This year's valedictorian is the daughter of Rebecca and Stephen Kocher. Please welcome to the podium, Miss Olivia Baird.
Hello guys. Okay. To be honest with you, I'm scared to death right now. Public speaking is one of my worst fears. I can feel my face draining of color, my ears growing red hot, and my words slipping, taking a back seat to the panic surging inside me. That being said, I will try to make this brief. Right now, I'm facing one of my greatest fears. Despite how scary it is, I think you should face your fears too. Often, terror is what gets in the way of our success, no matter what success may look like to each of you. You know that little gut-wrenching feeling of panic that clutches you when you do something that makes you uncomfortable, or when you face something that terrifies you. Well, we can't let trying to avoid that itchy feeling control what we allow ourselves to achieve. The only one stopping you from reaching your full potential is yourself. You dictate how far you climb, and I know that's cliche. I know that a lot of you have certain circumstances that you think obstruct your way to victory. Respectfully, I would argue that you have all already accomplished some goal that you once thought could be impossible. Look at your life and see all that you have already done. I know for certain that all of you can check graduating high school off your list. Now, think of a different world, one where you weren't brave enough to take the steps you have already taken to get here. When you let that doubt in the back of your head talk you out of making a stand? Do you know where you would be now? How different your life would look? I guess I can go first and introduce myself. But instead of telling you my name or favorite color, I'll tell you things about me that I let dictate how I acted, where I went, and what I did for far too long. So here we go. I'm scared of failure, heights, and public speaking, as you know. Being afraid of failure has held me back for many years, as I was frightened that I would not succeed. When I started to let fear control me is when I started not to let fear control me, is when I started to truly enjoy my high school years. I submerged myself in things I never had dreamt that I would do before. I started archery with the push of a few friends. I didn't immediately succeed, and no, I wasn't the best on the team. But I tried, and with that came a domino effect, that I could do things that I would not initially excel at. The summer between my freshman and sophomore years, I went to JCLC, which if you don't know, is a mini version of boot camp through the JROTC program. This decision opened the door to my second greatest fear, which is heights. I was tasked with rappelling off of 40 and 60-foot towers, not once, not twice, but 5 times. Hanging off the side of a tower, I rappelled for the first time, and it ended up surprisingly fine. I was fine until I got to the last obstacle, free fall. That's when I told the drill sergeant I couldn't do it, and he told me the only way to get down was to let go. So I did, and I lived to tell the tale, albeit screaming. Another defining moment in my life was when I went to GSP, which is a 5-week college program away from home. I was terrified, and I didn't know a single soul, nor what to expect, and I'd never been away from home that long. I'm a creature of habit, and as such, I was scared of what this experience would bring, especially when I learned I had to share a bathroom. In that moment, writing that 31-page application, I didn't let my fears control me, and as such, I am more prepared for college than I ever could have thought I'd been. And I've made lifelong friends that I still speak to a year later, even though we live 6 hours away. Now I know many of you have not been to JCLC or GSP. However, I know that all of you have your own accomplishments you are proud of and that are well-deserved. So I want to leave you with a final thought. If you were too scared to take that first step in whatever endeavors you are involved in, if you didn't sign up, didn't show up, thought you weren't good enough to succeed or even participate, then how different would you be now? Would you be as prepared for this next chapter in our lives? Would you have the same friends, goals, aspirations? Would you be a different person sheltered by fear that controls you because you never took that first step? So I ask of you, don't let fear take your hand in keeping you trapped within the cage of familiarity. Take that opportunity, whether it be a job, education, or new hobby. The only person who can dictate your future, who can stop you, is yourself. So do yourself a favor and unlock the door to endless possibilities.
Let's give Olivia one more round of applause for her accomplishments. It is my privilege to present the students who have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Kentucky Department of Education and the Allen County Board of Education. Mr. Shane Humphrey, Principal of Allen County-Scottsville High School, and Mr. Travis Hamby, Superintendent of Allen County Schools, will present them with their diplomas. Row one, please stand. Austin Wyatt Akery. Gage Easton Alexander. Braxton Eli Anderson. Ella Tracy Anderson. Liliana Ortega Rojas. Addison Canella Osbrooks. Caitlin Elizabeth Osbrooks. Olivia Rayanne Baird. Cameron Ray Ballard. William Hayden Barnes. Andrew Foster Berry. Jalen Brooke Blankenship. Zephy Sophia Boatman. Molly Jean Bolton. Bella Sophia Lachey Bray. Jonathan Bracino. Taylor Lee Brinkley. Thomas Wayne Broderick. Caitlin Marie Brown. Alicia K. Burgess. Spencer Lee Calvert. Nathan Michael Carmack. Kennedy Alexis Carter. Landon R. Carter. Jackson Elijah Carver. Canaan Elijah Carver. Landon Blaine Centers. Eduardo Daniel Chavez. Lakin Cole Clark. Claire Elizabeth Clay. Keaton Tyler Clay. Madison Marie Collado. Anthony Cruz. Whitney Brianna Davis. Aiden Paul Del Rio. Kaylee Lynn Dickin. Kristen Lorraine Dickerson. Alexis Jade Dixon. Addison Joe Dinkins. Caitlin Anna Mae Disman, Haley Marie Ditlifson, Aiden Thomas Dobbs Wilson, Raylynn Cheyenne Donovan, Carter Reed Douglas, Caitlin Hope Duncan, Hannah Faye Dyer, Adley Mae Edwards, Sadraka Pachai, James Thomas Fisher, Allison Elizabeth Ford, Alicia Cordelia Fox, Kayla Cheyenne French, Darius J. Friels, Caden Scott Froman, Conley Froman, Elizabeth Garcia, Nick Austin Garcia Hernandez, Rico James Gass, Bailey Jane Jens, Elizabeth Nicole Goonan, Deontay Marshawn Granger, Brianna Sue Graves, Preston Cole Graves, Jonathan Davis Gregory, Haley Grimes,
Anne Marie Groves, Santiago Guadarrama Morales, Vanessa Lynn Hall, Jonah Seth Hamby, William Riker Hardin, Danica Claire Harmon, Aiden Matthew Harper, Eugene Ray Harper, Blake Anthony Harston, Megan Catherine Hartman, Jimmy Dale Helms, Ryan Lane Hensley, Cameron Lee Hernandez, Peter Roger Daniel Hernandez, Hunter Christopher Hewitt, Ayla Mackenzie Hewitt, Logan Alexander Higginbotham, Robert Lee Higginbotham, Carson Ray Holland. Kenneth Braden James Holland. Blake Michael Horner. Isaac Todd Houchins. Alexandra Diane Faith Hudson. Autumn Marie Huff. Megan Marie Huff. Hunter Sean Jackson. Mia Lynn Patrice Jacobson. Caleb Rush Jesse. Lillian Caroline Sophia Johns. Hunter Isaiah Johnson. Chloe Beth Johnson. Lexi Cole Johnson. William Aiden Johnston. Dane Lewis Jones. Ian Thomas Jones. Brianna Sky Keene. Arian Rain Knight. Addison Brooke Law. Peyton Hunter Law. Destiny Grace Layton. Hyung June Lee. Jacob Corbin Leffler. Tyler Lee Linville. Hunter Allen Wayne Lovell. Kira May Marr. Peyton Marie Marr. Tyler Lee Marsh. Eli Thomas McCoy. Weston Neal McCoy. Hope Marie McLean. Joshua McLean. Aiden Lee Metter. Caden Vaughn Metter. George Jose Metter. Macy Nicole Melton. Sarah Faye Minix. Ace Landon Moore. Grant Arthur Morgan. Shepherd Lincoln Morgan. Riley Nicole Morris. Braxton Luke Nichols. Jennifer Lachey Nichols. Jalicia Oliver. Victor Gilberto Palacios. Riley Elizabeth Parker. Gracelyn Elizabeth Parrish. Deborah Caden Patrick. James Davis Kagan Patterson. Kyler Peyton Pettigo.
Faith Ann Perry. Alyssa Paige Petty. Keegan Mackenzie Petty. Audrey Elizabeth Pierce. Parker Elizabeth Pitts. Steve S. Poland. Owen Reese Radcliffe. Benjamin James Rainwater. Hagan Thomas Ramos. Kara Delaney Reed. Bryce Lynn Reeser. Colin Carl Riddle. Gracie Brooke Ridings. Alexander Joaquin Robles. Hayden Philip Rogers. Abigail Marie Ross. Barton Davis Rutledge. Hayden Matthew Sandiford. Nellie Brooke Sailors. Faith Schauberg. April Dawn Scott. Eli Mason Scott. Katie Joe Scott. Landon Chase Scott. Tyler Timothy Shaw. Katie Renee Shelton. Travis Cole Shipley. Abigail Lynn Shockley. Trinity Cheyenne Shockley. Ashley Leanne Shrum. Jackson Lane Shrum. Aiden Christopher Sisko. Braden Wayne Spencer. Randy J. Stebbins. Wesley Owen Steenbergen. Casey Bray Stevens. Matthew Tucker Stinson. Braden William Strong. Destiny Janae Sullivan. Cesar Surin. Dylan Elijah Swafford. Chloe Elizabeth Sweeney. Lauren Hope Tabbert. Georgiana Grace Tabor. James Owen Talbot. McKenna Jordan Talbot. Alex Jaden Whitney Taylor. Keaton Jack Taylor. Liliana Michelle Tenorio Lopez. Justin Terrell. Katie Aguilar Thompson. Keegan Tao. Casey Reagan Turner. Darren Adam Turner. Tyler William Turner. Maddie Mae Tyler Coffey. Jair Velasquez Milena. Alicia Marie Villa. Devin Isaiah Walker. Grayson Walker. Lily Catherine Wallace. Jaden Michael Ward. Laurel Quinn Weaver. Harley Nishay Welch. Kevin James West. Addison Grace Wheat. Nicholas Robert White. Joydell Elizabeth Williams. Taylor Beth Williams. Preston Ty Willoughby. Gaynor James Wilson. Aiden Samuel Woolbright. The next three graduates are juniors who have successfully met the requirements established by the state of Kentucky. Nawal Aisha Katan Adnan. Rufeda Darda Adnan. Casey Ann Killen.
Last row, you can be seated. From the Heart is a long-standing Allen County Schools commencement tradition. Selected by the school senior officer, this segment invites a local faith leader and senior parent to share the message with the graduating class. Please join me in welcoming local pastor, Allen County Schools Director of Pupil Personnel and Human Resources and senior parent, Mr. Trey Harper, as he delivers his message to the heart of the class of 2026.
Thank you. I would like to extend a thank you to the student officers for the senior class for this opportunity to be able to stand and share with you tonight. Before you are students that I've had the opportunity to serve as an assistant principal my first year with Allen County Schools at A.C.S.H.S. I've been a student pastor for some of them. I've coached several of them in Little League baseball, football, and basketball, and even one of them I've raised. I thank God for allowing me to have the opportunity to know so many of these wonderful people in so many different ways. It has been an honor to see them go from seeing how much dirt they could fit in their baseball glove, also calling that playing third base, to being well-rounded human beings that give hope for our future. Tonight, all of you are at a defining and exciting moment in your life, one that I lived for myself 25 years ago in this same gym. It's a turning of a page, an ending of a 13-year journey, and opening the door to what's next. I'd like to read a short text that follows one of the most exciting moments in all of Scripture, a miracle so outrageous that it's recorded in all 4 Gospels. It's a miracle of Jesus feeding the multitudes. As a short synopsis in this story, Jesus had been preaching and sharing with a multitude of people. It got to be the time when everybody was ready to eat, and the disciples were encouraging them to go home. Jesus instead encouraged them to find what they had inside the congregation, take it, multiply it, and give it, and all were fed. Then this happens. Immediately, he made the disciples get into the boat and go ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowds. After the crowds had went up, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. Well into the night, he was there alone. Meanwhile, the boat was already some distance from land, battered by waves because the wind was against them. Jesus came toward them walking on the sea very early in the morning. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and they cried out in fear. Immediately Jesus spoke to them. "Have courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it is you," Peter answered, "command me to come to you on the water." He said, "Come." And climbing out of the boat, Peter started walking on the water and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the strength of the wind, he was afraid and began to sink. He cried out, "Save me, Lord." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand, caught hold of him, and said to him, "You have little faith, why did you doubt?" When they got into the boat, the wind ceased. Then those in the boat worshipped him and said, "Truly you are the Son of God." Tonight I want to highlight 3 key lessons from this story that tie so effortlessly into the season that all of you are in and the season that you're walking into. The first lesson is that momentum shifts. Life is full of highs and lows. The reality of this story is that disciples went straight from a massive success, seeing 5,000 people fed with a sack lunch, into a grueling struggle. Great moments don't guarantee easy seasons. In high school, we often think that if we're doing the right thing, life should be smooth. But the storm in this story happened while the disciples were being obedient to Jesus. Please don't be discouraged when a high moment in life is followed by a low. A difficult season is a sign that you have failed. It's just a part of the journey. It's actually a sign that you're progressing. Lesson number 2, calling comes with risk. You all have the choice to stay or to do something great. 12 people were in the storm, but only one had the courage to change his perspective. Comfort is the greatest enemy of your potential. See, the boat in this story represents things that we cling to during difficult circumstances because they are familiar to us. Our social circles, our habits, sometimes even our families. It feels safe, familiar, and secure, but nothing audacious happens inside the boat. Imagine the regret of Bartholomew, and not just because his mom gave him a silly name. He could have been the person that walked on water, but he chose to stay in the boat. Doing something meaningful with your life requires a step-out moment. It's the choice to be the person who acts while everyone else is waiting for the weather to change. And we all have a hard lesson to learn in these moments. We have to learn that not everyone that's where you are now can go the place that God has called you to go. Greatness is scary, and at times it can even be lonely. But always remember the words of the great American philosopher Shane Falco, played by Keanu Reeves in the movie The Replacements. Pain heals, chicks dig scars, and glory lasts forever. Lesson number 3, where you look is where you go. Peter was fine as long as he was looking at Jesus. He started to sink the moment he began fact-checking the storm. See, in our lives, we fact check on our abilities and our inadequacies, and you will always gravitate toward what you focus on. When things go wrong, whether it's stress at home, pressure at school, or a personal failure, our instinct is to obsess over the problem. We stare at the waves until they overwhelm us. When you feel like you're sinking, the solution isn't to try harder to swim. It's to change who you are looking at. It's a shift in perspective from me to he. Knowing where to turn is about training your eyes to find Jesus in the middle of the noise. And the most beautiful part of this story and your story that has yet to be written is that Jesus is always there. Before I close, I want to pray a special prayer over each and every one of you. If you would bow your heads and pray with me. This prayer is found in the book of Numbers. It's a priestly prayer, and it's one that I've prayed over my children time and time again, and one now that I pray over the class of 2026. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Thank you.
Well, graduates, it's my turn to speak. If you remember, 4 years ago, you were coming in here bright-eyed freshman, sitting up in there. It was also my first year as your principal here. We've all grown together, and it's been fun watching you guys grow up. It just has. Some of you have popped quicker than the others growing up, but it's been fun watching all of you grow up. I know some of you haven't been here all 4 years, but once you stepped into our lives, you've always stepped into our lives. So I want to thank you to the bottom of my heart. It's been fun. And some of you guys are going to go on and do some great things, and I'm going to miss a lot of you a lot. But today we celebrate not just a turning point, not just because you're finishing high school, but because of everything you've learned along the way. And I don't just mean what you learned in the textbooks or off the Chromebooks. Some of your most important lessons don't come from the classroom. They come from moments that don't go as planned. A test you didn't do well on, a friendship that has changed over the years, a time you had picked yourself up when things have felt very heavy. Those moments, those changes, are where real growth happens. It's easy to celebrate success, but growth comes with reflection. It comes from asking yourself, what did this teach me? Instead of, why did this happen to me? This shift in thinking is very powerful. When it comes to setbacks, they turn into stepping stones. As you leave here, understand this. You won't have everything figured out, and don't try to be and don't act like you do. And you're not supposed to. Just ask your parents. Life will continue to test you, but if you stay open to learning, if you keep your attitude grounded in growth, there is nothing you cannot overcome. Be willing to learn from others. Be willing to learn from your mistakes. And most importantly, be willing to learn about yourself. Become where the biggest growth happens. You are not the same person that you entered 4 years ago. Thank goodness. Your growth, you've adapted, and you've proven that you keep moving forward. So don't stop now. Take those lessons with you, let them shape you, not define you, and whatever life takes the next growth in this step of your life as a person you are meant to be. Congratulations, class of 2026. Your journey has really just started. As we approach the close of this evening ceremony, we also approach the close of a remarkable chapter of the lives of these young men and women seated before us. This will be the final time the class of 2026 is gathered together in this way, as classmates, as patriots, as students of Allen County-Scottsville High School, as my students. In keeping with the Allen County tradition, we now invite our graduates to come together once more in this last few moments as we ask you to take the faces around you, soak in the moments, and honor the journey that bring you here. As the music begins to play, snippets from the seniors from the past 3-year graduating class, you'll hear echoes of those who walked before you. And then your own song, Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, will play in its entirety. During this time, seniors will be encouraged to take pictures, share hugs, reflect, and find people. Seek out teachers who have shaped you or anybody on the floor that has touched you in some way. Mentors who have supported you and the friends who have stood with you by your side throughout the last 4 years. This is your moment. But please remember, when the music ends, it is not time to leave. Seniors, you will return to your seats. Audience, please remain seated. We'll have one more special moment together. The turning of the tassel, the stove, and the tossing of the cap, and then, only then, will the chapter truly close on this class and a new one will begin. Not as students, but as proud alum of the Allen County-Scottsville High School.
Class 2023, the life for dying by the Son of God.
Seniors, if you would please quickly return to your seats. Okay, seniors, if I can have your attention one last time, if you would please stand. And move your tassel from the right to the left and turn your soul around to say graduate. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2026, having met all the requirements set forth by the Kentucky Department of Education and the Allen County Board of Education, it is my distinct privilege and pleasure to pronounce the graduates and alumni of Allen County-Scottsville High School. Congratulations.
At least one of the points.